What's up, YouTube? Today, I'm gonna be doing the challenge where I can only use my opponent's team that I play against. So I get a random team right here. We got the Panthers on the first. Fuck, you gotta redo it. Steelers, Jaguars. Nope. Falcons. I'm gonna go Steelers. Actually, no. I'm gonna go Jaguars.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the
Oh,
northeast corner of Florida.
oh, he has the
Close to
Broncos,
Everbank
bro. He
Stadium
might be
here
cooked.
in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a
It doesn't
good
matter
one
if we
in
lose.
store.
We have to choose our
It's
opponent's
the
team.
Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike
I get the ball
Tirico
first,
along with my partner
luckily.
Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz,
See
the
what I can
kicker,
do.
who gets this
Probably gonna throw a
started.
pick, but
And off we go from Jacksonville.
I just got his ankles, bro. Got his ankles.
23, and that's where the offense
Where they
will
going,
take
bro?
over.
We're gonna go play action.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he
I
can't
thought that
hang
was gonna
on through the
get
contact.
picked somehow.
Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him
No,
just as the
we're
ball
going.
was arriving. It'll bring
Watch
up
it.
second down.
And they got the look
Close.
they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Lawrence now on second down.
Oh, he saw it.
Intercepted on
He
the
saw it.
second play of the game.
He saw it.
Picked off by Alex
That's
Singleton.
crazy.
And the Broncos are
That
going
was
to
the
get
wrong read by
possession
me,
here as they force the
unfortunately.
opening drive turnover.
Oh, I forgot to do my
From the
adjustment.
35,
It's
it's
alright.
first and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins.
Oh, he's one of these
Takes it
players.
down to the
Okay,
15-yard
I see what we're
line.
dealing with.
They'll get 19
I hate
out
these
of that
type of
play.
players.
First down, Broncos.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Here's Dobbins. And he's
Bro.
into the end zone.
Okay, yeah, he's weird.
Start.
All he's doing is throwing or running the ball.
Touchdown, Broncos.
He didn't even try to pass it once. I don't think.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
His kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 7, Jaguars nothing. Will Lutz to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20.
I was trying to juke him, get sneaky,
Side of the
but
25-yard
didn't work.
line.
At their own 24-yard line.
This is a good play right here.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
I forgot my adjustments.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
I'm
He
not
wants
so
to play
sure
like
he would have
that,
picked
bro.
up the first down had they
He wants to play like that.
either way, but still, disappointing
We
outcome
can
to
play
not
like
at least
that.
get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. Room to run at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
Fuck you.
22 yards, the pickup there.
Fuck you, bro.
Down, Jacksonville.
So you want to play like that?
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence.
Let's go, Travis Hunter. Let's go.
By Hunter. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Hey, Lion. Son, it's hot. 30 left. So,
Throwing is Lawrence. Forced out left.
If you're going to take a
Bro, I took a sack.
you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss.
Yeah, I can't pass, bro.
Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Left side, caught by Hunter.
All right, we got Hunter again.
Taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
We're gonna go this. It's like a good one.
Rip, 23. Sink right. Hey, Soko, it's hot. 11.
Lawrence. This one just too far.
I threw it too far ahead. We're gonna go for a 3. Or we
Sit
get
up
3
here all
points.
day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass,
Bro, the wind.
I think they saved a
The
touchdown
wind.
along the way.
It's the wind,
The
bro.
hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. He's beyond midfield to the 45.
No, not doing this to me. Not doing it. We're not being a run spin, bro. I'm running a blitz.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then
Actually, you know what? I got something that might fuck
stick
him
his
up.
foot in the ground and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. Moving left, and that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play.
All right, we gotta use the Broncos after this.
The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down
I
and
need
10.
I need an audible.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix.
Let's go.
Over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Foye Aluakar.
Let's go.
He's gonna be looking at a
Bro, I don't know how I
short
just
field
did
for the
that.
offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So the first part of any interception is just
Or
end
just
up
play
with the
really
ball
good, too.
in your hands, right? That's what every
Let's see.
defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of
Let's
those
go, yeah.
yards
Pretty
set
good.
up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
17 yards on that connection. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Go. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. Moving outside the pocket.
Damn.
Out of the reach.
I stepped back too far.
Receiver. Falls incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. It's second down.
You know, it's hard
We're
to
gonna hit him with-
speculate, Mike. We sit up
with a
here,
little
we try to
trickery
just
real
interpret
quick.
and
I don't know if
assume
it's
what's
gonna
going
work.
on in the minds
He
of
ain't
the
falling for
players and
this,
the minds
but
of the coaches, but
I wouldn't
they
even fall
seem
for
to me
this.
to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early
Yeah,
downs,
Yeah,
and get his
he set
offense into
his
some sort of
defense
rhythm. He
to a
sniffed that
different
one out from the
route, like
jump, and then
literally.
once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
That's good.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only
There
a
we
really
go. We
good
threw a
play
dot.
call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers wide open.
Yep, that was my fault.
Intercepted by Pat Surtain.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone. And
I gotta stop throwing stupid shit up.
because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Fuck him up real quick. I should have had a touchdown last play, but I decided to throw out something stupid.
On second down, it's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram.
That was my fault.
Up past the 45.
That was really my fault. I said it won a QB
That'll
squad.
be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch.
I don't even know why I
as they
did that.
pick up the first down.
First down, Denver.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he got
Yep.
rid of that one quickly
Sit out of here,
before the
bro.
receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Here's Nix to throw. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds.
Bro, I thought I said my RPO coverage more up than that.
Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey.
Bro, he just throwing these weak-ass checkdowns, bro. Hold up.
30-yard line.
Got something for that
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They send Sutton in motion. A first down throw for Nix. Now he'll run it.
Damn, that was my fault.
And he will take this.
We lost this, I'm not gonna lie.
What a
It's
run.
over for me.
Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Bro, I hate when it does that.
Will Lutz
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across.
Almost just broke free.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hold the ready. 30 left. Hey, lie.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen.
I faked his ass out.
Second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike.
I'm finna spam the shit out of this play now that it's so good. Now I figured it out.
All of a sudden, you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Second down, Lawrence.
That was my fault.
Huge mistake.
But hopefully that's pass interference. Hopefully that's pass interference.
And he'll be taken down, and there
What?
is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge.
No way. I accept this defeat. I gotta win at least one. Like, come on. I just won one earlier. So I gotta use the Broncos. Which I don't mind doing it. Bro's name is FaZe, little JJ. Bro, FaZe is done for, little bro. Don't even know what that is.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver.
Wait, who is he using? Is he using the Bengals? Yep. Okay, we get to use Joe Burrow.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Nix.
Hey, Lynn Sutton, bro. Oh my goodness.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
He's in, man.
Now it's Nix.
I was gonna hit that curl real quick. But I know what I gotta do now.
Football's really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
We'll try it again.
10. Play clock down to 3.
I gotta call timeout.
Timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing Nix.
Bro, Trey Hendrickson, bro. You serious?
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Nix to the air. He'll try and do this himself. He finds.
Ooh, I almost got there.
Formation complete.
No, we're going for it.
Be a pickup
Fuck
of
this.
13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. And look
All
at
right,
this. They're keeping the
this just
punter
gave me
on the
another chance.
sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive.
Bombers. Ready. Ready.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with
Okay.
the football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
He got me, I guess.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And inside.
This is the first time we see him.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. In motion goes the tight end. Burrow will throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Let's go.
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Burrow.
Yeah, get that out of here. Then don't even try it, bro. Don't even try it.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And he's going
Let's go.
down. They get to
Get sacked again.
the 40. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play
No way.
coach on your quarter,
Down.
This is taken in. It's complete.
Hell no. I gotta learn how to defend that, bro.
Got it for a Bengal touchdown.
We might lose another one. I'm fucking ass at
T.
man.
Higgins, 40 yards. And the Bengals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go.
Bengals
11
will
Thomas.
line up for the
Ready?
two-point conversion.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. It's caught.
Bro,
And it's 8-0.
there's no way he's getting this bullshit, bro.
The 2-point try sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
I had to do my adjustment pretty quick. But we're gonna try to make something happen.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back.
Bro, come on. Yeah, I need to turn that off. You turn that off.
So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense, because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
One quarter down, 8-0 the
Bro, I could have had a
score.
touchdown so many times, bro.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football, as they've got it with a first down coming up. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. Tackled on the play by Miles Murphy.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the
Here we go
original
with
line of
this.
scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with
Don't look
second and
too
long.
bad.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Damn, bro. I barely over. I'm gonna hit myself, bro.
Guaranteed they approach this play
No
with
way.
the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
He'll air this
Let's go.
out from Mims. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home.
Let's go.
The Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 79 yards. And the Broncos are back within a couple of the lead.
Oh, that was stupid. I don't know why I called that. Should just keep. Should go. We gotta try to stop on defense now.
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get two. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
There we go.
The Bengals drive
Coming through
about
Sky.
to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter.
They're trying to bullshit pass again.
They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah,
I'm accepting that bitch.
groove here this go around.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand.
Bro trying to glitch.
So the illegal
Shit.
forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
7-yard loss. It's
Certainly in a
crazy.
pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh,
He's gonna throw it away. Good option, bro.
Just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse.
This is not a good option, though.
Down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Let's
This
go.
is going to be intercepted. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard
You missed, dummy.
line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone.
Damn.
Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Oh, we're trying that again.
There, but it's
Doing that
incomplete.
again.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
What the fuck type of defense is this?
Here's Nix. He's not able to
Yeah, who plays like this, bro?
back at the 22.
If you're playing like this, bro, I swear.
Safety blitz and
Wanna play like this?
Dexter
Alright.
got home.
You wanna play like it? You play like a bitch. Let's see.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix.
Had to get that off real quick.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram from 21 yards away.
There we go. Easy. Don't even try that shit again.
And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
No, you're not going nowhere. You're not getting a return. I don't know who you think you are, though. Who thinks he's David Hester?
Just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, then he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped.
Let's go. That was a good read.
You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot, bro. He's a weirdo.
On his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run, and he can't
Let's go.
get rid of it. He's taken down. That winds up
Didn't play all like a weirdo and shit, bro.
And that'll bring up 3rd.
Here we go.
They're going
Nope.
play on 3rd.
Don't even try it.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
They're gonna try it again.
Gun.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone.
Wow, get that bullshit out of
This
here.
one is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2
Yeah, I stopped that shit instantly.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because
All right, that was a good pass. I can't lie.
equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the 1st half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Now,
Can you just try that shit again?
Fortunate to get
Nope.
that football back. Was
No,
trailing
no.
here in the 2nd half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And pressure coming, and they got it.
Dude just shot a fake spike.
Multiple defenders Broncos get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Well, this is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys, he's got a man complete. Now inside the 25.
How is he beating you? Bro, there's no way he got that. It's gonna be a game. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be a game. Bro, he's going for 2. Are you really playing like this?
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into
Bro,
the end zone to push the lead up to a field.
we're playing like this, bro. Okay.
After
We
the
play like this.
touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Anybody going for that?
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just there, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
To throw, here's Nix.
Dude try to die for me. I don't like people who play like that. Watch this.
Third down and 8 yards to
Dude.
go.
Dude.
To throw is Nix. He'll try and do this himself. And a throw there.
How did I not get that, bro?
Defensively, they haven't let him just sit
You're
in
going
the
for
pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's brought down. Can't do
Yeah, we lost. We lost, bro.
And a turnover on downs. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now it's Burrow going for the deep ball.
There's no way he actually completed that. Nah, bro. I gotta do something. You can't let him just win it, bro.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw.
I knew it.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Nope.
Caught at the 2.
No fucking way.
They are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is
This nigga's a weird player.
for the score.
I genuinely hope that he realizes that he's weird. Nobody likes this
And that
one,
is
bro.
over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Finna spam this bitch.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's in.
Is that not pass interference?
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to...
The Bengal pressure gets him.
Bro, I hate people who play like this, bro.
Miles
Like, I genuinely hope
getting
something
him
happens to you, bro.
His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now it's Nix.
Let's go.
He's got his target. That's complete. Down the right sideline.
Let's go.
Way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 60 yards.
That was a dot.
And the Broncos are able to cut into this
Fuck out my
deficit
game,
here
bro.
in the final minute of the third.
For the 2-point conversion.
Nix to the air. The RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's complete. And he will get
Let's go.
into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
Bengals 24, Broncos 21.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And
He ain't going nowhere.
The football right at the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure unbridled joy after that one.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they go play action now. Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before
Nope,
going out.
not doing this shit, bro. You're not doing it.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They go play action with Burrow. He'll try and do this himself. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he is going to have a Bengals.
You're not lame shit, bro. That's what I mean, bro.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway.
Nope.
Otherwise, this one will probably get
Not completing that.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete.
Let's go.
They do get a couple, but
Two more stops, bro. Two more stops.
Coming up.
Gun.
Now Burrow. In trouble, and he's taken.
There's one. I need our second one.
Coming in there to record the sack.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
He'll try to do it himself.
Let's go.
And this is going to be incomplete.
We got it back.
Try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back
There
in
it is.
great field position. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. On play action, here's Nix. The pass complete.
He caught it.
Ingram on the crossing route. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll get this one down.
I saw the open hole and I hesitated to go there.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Bengals 10-yard line.
Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Let's go.
From 10 yards out. And the Broncos have taken a fourth quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Yeah, I told y'all, bro, we're not doing this, bro.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The kickoff for the Broncos.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
They're on 19-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing, Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Burrow. And that's complete to Brown.
Where you going, bro? Where you going?
Well, I'm no coach, but there's just not time right now for throws that short.
Yeah, sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. As Coach Madden liked to say, sometimes you have to take what you want.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left.
You had to
on
use
the
this
clock.
timeout.
This crowd.
Let's see if we win it.
The decibel
I don't know.
level. It's 3rd and long.
Yeah, I knew this was coming.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical, you feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands.
Let's go.
That's a big letdown.
Let's go. We win.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that?
I don't need it, bro.
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5.
Let's go. We win. We win.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the
We're going to do part 2
I like that.
soon.
I like that little extra on top of
And we're going to use the Bengals.
This makes 0 sense.
See y'all
So this
later.
will wind up